Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about the struggle for ICE off campus at our university. When the Trump administration was coming in, him and Tom Holman, the borders were very clear. We're very clear in saying that Chicago was going to be a priority in their campaign for mass deportations. And so, early this year, there was a lot of fear about immigration coming and taking away our family members and our neighbors. And at UIC, with a giant Chicano Latino population, a lot of students were coming on campus very fearful of having their family members kidnapped. Um, but the reason why Trump targeted Chicago is because Chicago is very well organized and has progressive leadership and organizations that were ready to mobilize and fight back against any attacks that were coming down in our communities. Um, for us students, we were ready to protest and mobilize students to fight back if ICE was to come to campus. And this pressure that we were putting on not just the Trump administration, but any institutions that try to cooperate with them, we were going to be met with resistance. So UIC felt that, and the university came out with a statement, basically saying they weren't supporting the campaign for mass deportations, but we're not implementing anything to protect undocumented students or protect students from being, taken away from ICE. And we read through those lines and we read it as UIC being too scared to stand up to Trump. And as SDS, what we've been doing is, pressuring our university and pressuring this administration to really take a strong stance because as the repression from the Trump administration comes down, that weak defense that UIC has for immigrant students is going to break, and the Trump administration is going to try to attempt to kidnap students on campus. It's already kidnapping students, not because of immigration, but because of our Palestine solidarity work. If they're coming after students for that, they'll come after us for just, being immigrants or being related to immigrants or just our organizing as immigrant rights activists.